Thanks for the heads up. Awesome.
He's been muted for a while, and I don't think he knows
I'm
it.
unmuted.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Did you
Nice
get
nice
there
nice
we
save.
go. All right.
Nice
You've
save.
been muted since you went and got that beer.
Yeah. And I was didn't think I was. Been talking to you guys.
I figured.
I said a lot of shit. Nobody answered. Said hi to Dan. No answer. I'm like, fuck, man. This is a good week.
All of you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here, fucking head down.
And your first reaction isn't, "Oh, am I muted?"
Nope, sure not. I'm a dumbass, man.
The four of you.
Yep.
Not saying a goddamn thing to me.
I didn't say I was smart. I was going with something different there, but
Dan, are you trying to show off your shirt with the stretch right now?
No, I was actually just itching my head.
It's like the dude flashing a
this
watch
one?
and rubbing their face. Yeah.
Did you see this one?
Ready? When he got his new fucking
started.
Timu watch.
The watch?
No, I didn't do shit about my watch. I just wore it, and that was it. I didn't try to show.
No,
off.
you were definitely scratching your fucking face on purpose
No,
on stream.
not at all.
We all saw it, brother.
Lies.
Scratching your face real slow.
Boom got
Anyway,
some
what's up,
sun.
everyone? Welcome. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing the intro already. Fuck.
No.
Welcome to this week's episode. Yeah, there we go. Fucking.
That was it.
Only
That
show-
was it.
I only
Really
show up
fucking
for,
spot
like-
on the intro, guy. Jesus.
I've honestly only been showing up for the podcast because I haven't been able to get a Discord any other time, and it's just fucking hectic every fucking time, dude. It's an absolute fucking menagerie of fucked off. It's just the best.
All right, let's start off with the big topic. So I gave
No
everybody
small
a task.
talk?
How's everybody's week?
His weak corn dog. Let him handle it how he wants. Fuck, man.
I'm trying to keep us. I was trying to keep this shit consistent.
Hey, all
I
good.
like it.
How was your week, corn dog?
It was pretty good. I smiled at the
interesting?
Google car, the Google Street View. And
Yeah, I think it's a story you could tell, like the whole.
so it started with this jackass in a food truck. And well, I lied. It started with a guy getting a meat hook through his hand. Because he was like hanging like a quarter beef, and something went wrong, and the hook went through like the middle of his hand.
I feel
so
like
we
I missed that part. I know it
Well,
was because you said emergency was coming in.
Yeah, that's why
I
the
don't remember
ambulance
if you
was
said
there.
what- oh, okay, god damn.
So the ambulance was there. They're in the back of the building, and normally there's like a food truck that will go into the back, and like at breaks and lunchtime, people go out. So it's just a 7-Eleven like truck essentially. And I saw him going up the hill to go back there, and I started waving him down like, "Hey!" You know, and he just ignores me. He starts going up the hill. So I walk up the hill and I get to his window, and he's like looking like he's about to back up to this ambulance. I'm like, "Hey man, things are happening. I need you to move down the hill." And he's like, no. Andreas told me I can go back to the loading dock, who's the supervisor downstairs. And I was like, I don't care what he told you. I'm telling you, don't go the fuck back there. Like, someone's hurt. And he goes, fuck you, I'll do what I want. And just starts driving. I've been there for like 3 years. I've never been checked like that. I was like, what the fuck do you think? I was, don't drive your car. And he just like slowly does like the weird shit where he's like, I'm going to park back there. Fuck you. I couldn't believe it. Just didn't stop moving. So then I tell my boss when he comes out and the ambulance is leaving. I was like, this asshole, man, we got to talk to him. So my boss goes over to the guy, just tells him like, hey, security tells you to do something, do it. The guy was like, fuck you. And like went about his day. And I was like, I can't wait till that guy comes back on the property and I get to like call the cops on him. Gives me the feel goodies. Fuck that guy.
The
After
feel
that, is
goodies.
he banned from the property?
Probably not. Because
So
he
you're
like
gonna
runs the
call the cops
little...
anyways.
Yeah, he runs like the little circle of food trucks that come in throughout the day. But he's an asshole. He's like, we have a contract. And I'm like, I got a contract. Doesn't mean shit. It's like, you don't fucking work here. You don't get to tell me what to do. And he'll like blow past the truck drivers that are like waiting to park somewhere. And he's just fucking reckless and an asshole.
Slash his tires.
But then, after I was being all
Or-
upset about that, I was sitting in the
Hit him
corner
with a
reading a
semi?
book. Hit him with the semi? I mean, hey. No, I'm waiting for him to go past one of the cattle trucks and the cow shit out the side of it and hit him. But after that, I was all upset and I was sitting in the back of the parking lot reading my book. and I noticed like this funky looking car coming to the parking lot. It's like, that's a weird. What the fuck is that? And he pulls into like this parking lot spot, like just like the main drive, and then there's like parking spots to the side. Pulls off into a side shoot, and he looks at me, and he's like, real creepily smiling. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it says Google Street View, and I was like, oh, it's the Google car. Why is he on our property? He shouldn't be here.
Like
And
you
then he,
couldn't
like,
hear him, but he's just there like, ugh, like the whole time as he's slowly backing.
Well, he's like, I don't know, 30 cars away from me. And he backs up a bit and then turns towards me, and he's still smiling. And like super slowly comes all the way up to the security car and like sits next to me for a second. So I'm like, thanks, dude. Like,
Should have hit him with one of these, like just.
Well, he like kind of giggles to himself, and he's leaving. And I see him as he's leaving. One of the spotters who are like the truck drivers for the company that got like they just moved the trailers and shit. I see him hop out of his truck and go, "Fuck you!" to the Google Street View car. I was like, I can't wait to see that Street View to get uploaded.
It's not. He's gonna get blurred out.
Getting uploaded, dude.
Like, I'll be there. He might not
there.
be.
Well, no,
That guy's
it's just
getting
gonna-
blurred out.
Yeah, your face is gonna be blurred, so it's just gonna be some
Yeah.
random like thumbs up,
Oh.
dude.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll know it's me. It's just a big old dude in a flashing lighted security car reading a book.
Like his thumbs up. You should have went for the Gump wave. When he's all like this and shit.
You should have got far about at it.
Lieutenant Dan.
No, I should have got out and started writing him a ticket and then have him watch me do that.
It was an angry white dude who was shaking his head in disappointment, just writing out a ticket for him. Oh man, so it's always one hell of a week for corn dog. I'd hit it up.
Work's fun, man. I love my.
All right,
Oh,
what
and I
else
got to
we
tell a
got?
rabbi no. Like straight
That
up,
one I
just
didn't hear.
That on the
well,
bucket list
because it wasn't
or
as
what?
important. He like asked
It's
for a
just
new
no.
security
No.
card. He asked for a new security card. So I was like, well, I like can like get them turned on, but I don't decide who gets them. So I go to my boss, and he's like, ask Omar who runs the plant. So I go to Omar. I'm like, hey, Rabbi Miller wants a new security card. And before I'm even done with my sentence, he just goes, no, and goes
He's a
back to his
plant.
work. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, Rabbi Miller ain't getting shit. Fuck that guy. So I went back downstairs, and I'm like, Omar said no, and I left the building.
That's a
Like, he
Russian
didn't get
plan.
new-
I refuse to believe there's any fucking rabbis with the last name Miller. That's a fucking plan.
He's great, man. He's like the only rabbi who talks to me.
Yeah.
Not anymore though.
He's
You
trying
told
to
him
get
no.
secrets, bro.
He said like he had one years ago, and he has a different one, but he wants the one that goes onto his keychain better. But
So
he
he just
ain't
wants
getting
an
it.
updated one.
Ah, you didn't
The
fucking get it.
And if they ever find this, you guys are getting fired in like 6 months. So fuck you. I ain't doing rabbis no more.
What?
Yeah,
Little
we're
did
not.
you know, Rabbi Miller is one of our viewers.
Oh, fuck them. I mean, I'll get fired, but they ain't doing shit. Yeah, that new
Oh.
building, we're not doing kosher no more. But they like, no, because I think this is a plant somewhere, because Aurora Packing is like super under wraps about it. Anytime you bring up rabbis in the new building, they're like, hey, we're not talking about that, like next topic. And I'm like, fucking relax. You can tell them now and be like, hey, in 6 months, we're not going to be needing you anymore. But they're like
Because they
super
know
keep,
now they'll probably bounce out, so they're
fucking
like, hey, keep
good. My
quiet.
job would be so much easier.
It's just the funny, like the best part is the fact that they bring their own swords to work. Like that's
Dude, they're
the,
gangster.
Wait, they
They're
carry
gangsters.
swords?
Have I not told you like what I do
The
for a living,
samurai
B?
guy?
Yeah. But I didn't know that rabbis carried swords. Like,
swords.
They're like these giant
Hi-ya!
fucking machete things, and they like have them like in these like specific cloths. and,
oh
like,
yeah,
sheaths and
yeah,
shit.
because it's got to be kosher, so it's all going to be handled a certain way by those guys.
Yeah, and they have to like wash
100%.
them,
I'm
and there's a
with you
hot
now.
tub
Yes.
that they have to go bathe in the morning. It's weird, man.
Yeah, that's
The whole
fucking
ceremony,
weird.
corn dog bows.
You ever
to them and
watched 'em?
everything. It's incredible. Haim. Lehaim.
Still gonna ask, you ever watch the rabbis bathe in the morning?
No, they got their own
Okay.
little thing next to the cattle pen.
Just wanted to
I've
know.
gone in there
man.
like at night because I was like, I want to know what this is. It's a
See, they're-
disgusting hot tub. It's like just
I bet
a
it is.
concrete
And all their
box
fucking
with some
anteater dicks
jet.
have touched it. Oh wait, no, they're rabbis, so they're definitely. No, never mind. I take that back. They're cut. They don't
They
have
were
anteater.
sealed.
Yeah, they ain't got anteater cocks. Anyway, go ahead.
Anybody else? Anything interesting during the week?
Nah.
So
nah.
right now, my favorite team is in Call of Duty Grand Final, and I'm in a Crossroads. I don't know if I should watch it because every time I watch them, they fucking lose. So I'm just
Watch
like
'em.
listening to it.
Watch him, man. Break
Also-
that curse.
No, we're in the middle of a podcast. Steady's weak, dude. I don't want to fucking
Just put it on the side.
Damn, dude.
Steady'll no. It's not what you think. It's Steady'll
Oh,
hold this
okay.
against me, bro, for like 3 months
That's called
Why-
holding a
why
grudge,
would I
man.
not?
I don't think that's weak.
because you are the way you are,
Dog,
Steady.
I got like 8 tabs open when we record this shit. My ADHD got to be satisfied somewhere.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes of the podcast went to Corndog's job. Like, I'm not holding anything against anybody.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would take longer.
That sounded petty. First 20 minutes of my week went to Corndog's job. Like, fuck you. All right, you have to tell a story.
You
did.
I didn't say with that inflection.
Run it back. Run the
I didn't
tape
say it.
back.
Any
It was
of
also
that.
only
I didn't say it
13.
in that manner. All right.
Fuck, dude.
So I gave everybody a task this week. I told them to pick 3 video game characters, and I didn't give them any context. And then after they chose their characters, I revealed that out of that list, you're picking 2 characters to protect you and save you from the rest of the list. So, what do you guys got? We'll start with Corndog.
Oh, you want me to go first?
We'll go with Corndog.
Easy 2 picks, Master Chief and Virgil.
Okay. Okay.
Because Master Chief is essentially a better Captain America in space. We have the advantage of being in space. And then Virgil's essentially the son of the devil. Who the fuck? Oh, Mario's gonna call him like he's got a superstar. Fucking booted him out into space. Now he's dead. Kirby got his fucking mouth fucking sliced in half by Virgil. Dead.
All right. All right.
Everybody's dead. This is the easiest matchup you've ever given us, man. Who else was on your dog shit list? The Pope, the Turtle Pope? Dead. I chose
I
him.
don't even know who the turtle person.
Yeah, because I didn't know what it
From,
was
Elden Ring.
for. He's just a giant turtle with a Pope hat.
Yeah, well, I mean, he has a job. You, if you fuck up in the game, you kill an NPC you're not supposed to. You go and you talk to him, and he forgives you, and he'll like reset the game basically. He'll bring back.
Fuck up.
Yeah, and
then-
he's a giant turtle, who speaks and everything, and then he just resets all the.
Oh, he
misdeeds you've done.
sells some magic too. Fucking dead.
He forgives you of your sins in the game.
Oh.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion, dead. Now they are ninjas. Dead.
Scorpion is already dead, though. How is he going to be more dead?
Can he
Doesn't
survive
die.
space?
Yes,
Yeah.
How?
he's dead.
He doesn't.
He's
He's
dead,
dead.
isn't he, the
He's
oxygen?
actually. He's just
Yeah.
a living
Yeah.
skeleton.
Just floating forever. Done
No.
for.
Just one
What?
push and a take.
One push.
Who says we have to take
His
it to
ability
space?
is literally just to get over here, dude.
But-
What are
yeah,
you talking
Oh
about?
shit! Then Virgil's gonna slice that shit, and he's not gonna have a little grappling hook.
And then he
What
just
happens
comes
when
back.
Virgil gets? Never mind.
Why are we fighting in space though?
Yeah, who
Because
says we're
Master
taking it to
Chief-
there?
The Halo is in space.
Oh, so you get to choose the setting in which they fight?
Sure, fuck it.
They're trying to kill me, and I got
Perfect.
Master Chief on my side. And you think I'm not going to space?
But the Halo rings have their own.
I don't
gravity,
understand
so,
the.
like,
Yeah.
Cool, how to get in there?
All right, corn dog. And he,
Tilted, man. My ears hurt.
What?
I told you lower him. That's what I did.
Yeah, I did lower him. That's
oh no,
the
I said
problem.
you can't because you lower him. He'll come in low on the on the podcast. All right, B. What do you got?
Oh, I went with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and we're not doing it in fucking space. We're doing it here. So Virgil and your fucking Master Chief are dog shit. They're both dead. I'm gonna use them.
How?
I'm using
How are they gonna
Sub-Zero.
die?
I'm
How are they
using
gonna die?
Sub-Zero to freeze both of them, and then Scorpion's coming in and butt fucking both of them. How about that?
You know what?
You're about high-fiving over the top with himself.
How about
So-
that?
I have a
Said he
wiki
died.
tab open for Virgil.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Wait, why is he butt fucking them after they're frozen?
So
Both
here
of
are
them have
some
like a clone ability, so they can high five each other.
here
over
are
the
just
top,
some of
literally.
Virgil's
Oh.
powers: superhuman strength, superhuman speed, superhuman agility, superhuman durability,
Cool.
superhuman stamina, accelerated
Cool.
healing,
All that's
demonic
frozen.
power manipulation, teleportation, force field generation.
Cool. He's frozen. All that doesn't mean shit. He's frozen.
He's faster than
frozen.
sound. How
He's
you gonna
frozen.
freeze him?
He's froze.
He's just frozen because
He's
you want him
frozen
to be frozen.
because he's frozen. Just like we're going to
froze.
space because you want to be in space. He's frozen because he's froze. How about that?
Then you can choose anybody and just be like, they're dead because
Yeah,
Mario
and
hit
then,
him with a
and
fire
then, and then
flower.
exactly, Mario's coming in and stuffing him in a fucking tube, and he's just stuck there.
So this is a pointless debate if you can just make how they win.
Exactly.
Wait,
I mean,
but
you
you
chose
just
That's what you did.
characters win.
No,
That's what you
I
did.
gave reason to
I'm
how
just-
it would happen. You're
Yeah,
just
but you're
saying
not
they
letting
would
him give
be
reasons why
frozen.
his
How's he
characters
gonna
would win.
freeze
And then
him?
after Kirby's coming in and giving my guys the best blowjob they've ever fucking had. How about that?
You tell me how fucking Sub-Zero is gonna freeze Virgil.
Because he can.
He can't.
That?
'Cause it-
What do you, I
'cause it
mean,
just- 'cause it happens.
Kamehameha, that right there, bitch.
He's faster than him. He ain't freezing shit.
He's not faster than the freeze power. You're just
Yes,
mad
he
because he's
is.
frozen.
I don't think he is though, because
Yeah.
Sub-Zero has.
So
like,
here's
4
what
different
Sub-Zero's
abilities where he
doing.
creates-
Sub-Zero's going to
clones
create an
or
ice
freezes
rink.
the
He's
air
not fast
around
on
him.
ice. Who says he's fast on ice?
He has
He
super
got,
speed and teleportation.
also he's got skates too. He's got a set of
does-
fucking little ice
So
skates.
does Scorpion though.
Cool.
Scorpion has
How's he gonna?
teleportation.
Cool. If you have Sub-Zero and Scorpion, if Sub-Zero freezes him, Scorpion throws him out.
No, he doesn't. Because
No,
I'm
he
not gonna.
doesn't.
I'm just gonna use. Get
You
over here.
Get out. I'm yelling at my friends.
I'm yelling at my friends.
As the ghost of calm the fuck down and lower your blood pressure, just take it easy.
Give me a proper debate instead of he freezes him.
I did. I already explained this. He has the ability to make clones. One, right? That freezes thing on contact. So if Virgil touches it, he's frozen.
Yeah, Sub-Zero.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two, he has the ability to freeze his location, so a space around him. So if Virgil touches him again, he's frozen.
You fucking
You can
lose.
teleport around freezing something, you're still frozen.
So
And
you're
then if you're getting away,
So, hold
Scorpion's
on.
gonna be able to teleport.
your
with you.
defense into how Sub-Zero is gonna save you from getting killed by everybody is to freeze himself.
I'm
He
freezing
doesn't
everything.
freeze himself. He freezes everything
One of
else.
the
How
So
would he
he
freeze
freezes
himself?
you.
He's. Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
he-
Freeze me. Take me out.
You're saying he
doesn't need a-
freezes the location around him, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't.
How
need to
are
be
you
next
gonna
to
live in that? How is that gonna defend
same
you?
way San Holo did, whatever the fuck his
You
name
don't need
is
to be
from the
fighting on
space
top of
movie.
you. Yeah, you don't have to be
So,
fighting on top of
The
each
point
other.
is that Sub-Zero needs to defend you. So if he's doing a big
There's
AoE
two
freeze
people.
thing, so okay, then I just leave him alone. If he's not by you, why would I even fight him?
Because then you can just teleport with Scorpion and get away, like forever.
Virgil could just teleport after you too.
Okay, so you're just in perpetual teleportation, and then there's no winner. That's a draw.
Hey, you can survive. Fuck it.
I don't think so.
If you're just perpetually teleporting, no one winning, no one's losing.
Infinitely teleporting. Like,
So-
yeah, exactly.
So instead, you're
Your
telling
goal
me
is to not die.
to
That's
fill
your
this
goal.
whole hour, we solved it in 4 minutes.
Well,
Yep.
no, because we still have to hear everybody else's reason and who they pick.
As long as there's
'Cause I didn't
teleportation,
pick Sub-Zero.
it's just teleportations and no one wins.
I mean, teleportation to what distance? Somebody's gonna slip up at some point. Somebody's gonna fuck up. Somebody's gonna calculate how far somebody teleports.
they're
Like, it'll
perfect.
come to an end at
We
some
make
point.
the rules, they're perfect.
They're just part of you in one space, and then a different part of you somewhere else entirely. Like your upper half just gets left behind.
All right, what any other closing thoughts on that one, Beef?
No, I'm good. I won.
All right, fuck it. Beef survives because Beef said frozen because frozen. How? Like that. How's
And
it
I
gonna
win
freeze him?
because space.
Yeah, there you
win
go.
Because space. Yep.
This is a stupid. All right, I'm calming down.
You good, Corey? You seem very.
I was ready to have some like legit debate about like why they're doing stuff. I have literally all the details about their powers and shit and their universes pulled up. Steve's out here phrases them.
How could you be so heartless?
I'm happy with myself.
You shouldn't.
What do you got, Big?
I had so funny enough, right? I had fucking Sylvanas and fucking what's his name, Virgil. Two for like completely different reasons. I didn't choose Virgil for the fucking ability of just teleporting all the time, but just because one, he is dumb strong, and then Sylvanas has her own army for a period of time, so she's like mini Virgil, but slightly nerfed with an army.
So you get her and her army, so you got a pretty big defense force.
Yeah, you're just walking around protected at all times. You're fine.
Fair enough.
You're like the ruler of Cuba. That's basically what it is. You're chilling.
All of you die for me, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
sure.
People
Oh,
have you on flags and shit somewhere. They just like bow to you once a day and they just walk on. It's just weird, but that's how it works.
So you're gonna have to get through all of that before you get here, and then you have the strongest person on your side already. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What you got? Corndog looks like,
But
really
also in
upset.
space,
You good,
right?
man?
I'm fine. I told you, I'm
Where do
relaxing.
you want to? Yeah, where do you want to take place? On the island of Cuba. Or like, how's this gonna work?
Bermuda Triangle, because nothing's coming back. That's where we're fighting. We're gonna find who was that fucking lady that disappeared over that?
Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, we're gonna
Right,
find her.
right,
She'll be
okay.
part of the fighting force.
Did
I
she
figured that out way
disappear
too
over
quick
the
without
Bermuda
being-
Triangle?
I think she did. I think she was the one that literally disappeared over that.
I know she disappeared. I just don't remember where she did it.
Yeah, because I figured that out way too quick without being 100% sure on that.
No, you're right. You're right.
but-
She disappeared over that.
That's where Houdini is.
All right, what you got, Boom?
So I had Tracer and Mario. Because so I'm banking on Tracer here because
This is a good pick, dude.
if Mario fucks up, we only have a certain amount of lives before he gets game over and we're fucked. So the reason
I
like
didn't think about that. That's good.
I thought about Tracer because she can like go back. Well, actually no, I think we'd be straight because Tracer can technically go back in time.
Mhm.
Like for a short
how, yeah, I was gonna say, like, how is
It's
it
for,
a
like, a
distance
short
thing
period
or
of
a time
time.
thing? Okay.
No, it's like an instant like reversal of what just happened. So, but then again, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. Whenever Mario fucks up and he's dead, she's just gonna reverse. So he's just on like perma
Infinite
one
lives.
life. So it's just like a constant like.
Can
then
she
again,
reverse other people?
In my world, she can. So
Hell yeah.
she also.
I'm
And then corn dogs just fucking see.
I mean, dude, we're just making up our own fucking topic at this
I mean,
point.
you started with the space thing, so everyone's just matching that energy.
Because you said they had to use the shit from the universe, so I did.
No, I meant not like you're basically. I was basically saying that they have to use their kit, like what they're known for, right? Master
Is
Chief
he not known to be in space?
only because he's traveling from point A to point B, but all the games basically take place on a planet or one of the Halo rings or something. Like space is just a means of travel.
He
Space is
throws
just
the
a medium.
bomb
This
at the
man's
Covenant
dropping
in
bars on us.
space.
Wait, what?
He doesn't wake up on a ring to fly down, like on a ship first.
Yeah, but on a planet or it's on a ship, like it's just like the vehicle from get to A to B, but you made it like the whole stage.
like he lives in space without anything else.
Your battle corn dog seemed like Dragon Ball Z fight scene in space.
Hey, Master Chief doesn't live on a ring, does he? 'Cause most of his time after the super soldier shit, he would be on like a battleship in space.
Either a battleship or a different planet.
Mhm.
The Halo rings were discovered later on, and then they would basically like go and like
So
they
he'd
were
be on a
fighting on a
battleship
ring,
in
but-
space.
Somebody
So
read the
it's
books.
just like the Star
blow
Fox
the
level
fuck-
on Super Smash Bros.
Just blow
That's
the
where
fucking ship up.
Who?
Anyone.
At Raze with her rocket.
Mhm.
Fucking black.
Racer, it's literally her ultimate ability.
Energy shields.
See, you're mad at
But
us
the
for
enemy
doing
shields
what
go
you're doing
down,
right
though.
now.
Why? Because I have rebuttals for shit that's in the universe, like I was told to do.
Wait, you were
Energy
just
shields go
mad
down,
that Beef
though,
had
is what I'm saying.
rebuttals.
No, Beef was just making up shit with his rebuttals.
Like think
And
you're
you're not?
overthinking this. It's like
No.
it's playing a level of Super
What?
Smash Brothers.
I'm
You
just saying
show
he's
up with your
freezing
kit.
shit.
He's just freezing shit. How is he freezing him? He's faster than him.
I told you, it's like this.
That's not doing anything.
like this.
Okay, so if this is how he's gonna freeze him. No, hold on, B. If that's how he's gonna freeze him, what if he sidesteps you?
You do it again.
He's faster than you.
Wham, 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 wham.
Stab, dead.
On
You
end.
know that ice puddle that he puts on the ground? You know, like this.
And he's standing
There, there you go.
Where they, it's like they're slipping.
Just act like he needs the ground to move.
Just-
I did not expect an argument where Sub-Zero was the strongest person in this fucking fight.
He's not
strong. The only reason I didn't choose him is the fact that one, he doesn't have like any real defensive abilities. Everything that
He's
he
a
uses,
person.
he fucks up the area around him.
Yeah.
Also, wait, I didn't get to finish mine.
No,
I would pick
go.
Mario too because it would be all under like it would be on the basis of me telling him that they have Peach, so he has to keep me alive or she's dead. I'll do anything for Peach, bro.
That's
So
fair,
what's his
dude.
motivation? Oh no.
Like, yo,
That's
bro, they got Peach. Bowser's dead, bro. They got Peach, and we need to figure this shit out. That's the only intel I have, and he's just out there fucking finding random Yoshis and fire, like smoking weed and being able to throw fucking fireballs and shit.
Does Mario canonically smoke weed?
Golden stars, fucking the little raccoon hat, all of it. He has access
Yeah,
to everything.
Tanuki Mario. What about you, Steady? What is
I got Virgil and Kirby.
Hey, 3 out of 5, almost like he's the strongest one.
Yeah, so I
Oh.
got Virgil and Kirby out of that. Kirby is basically just gonna be like a mobile bunker. Like I'm just hanging out inside of Kirby, and I know how that sounds, right? I know there's no other way to really.
That's like
That's some
that's a
Hannibal Lecter
legitimate
shit.
way Steady could just be warm inside a warm pink thing for the rest of his life.
Where you like
One way
a
or another,
tauntaun.
by any means
Ugh.
necessary.
Kirby has like a limit of how long he can hold shit in his mouth, right?
He has fucking release, and
Yeah,
then
but this Kirby has no gag reflex in his
Yo, so we got Freak Kirby.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is either hide inside of Kirby, or if Kirby's still putting up a fight, Kirby can fucking suck everybody up and absorb all their fucking powers.
When
And
he
then-
Why
absorbs
not-
Steady,
You want to
Yeah,
see,
why
a
not just
fight
suck
on?
in Virgil?
DJs, bro. You want to see a fight
he
on?
gets Yankees
Blowjobs.
Tim's and a fucking gold chain with the earring.
I think that's probably the best. That's the best fucking counterpoint you could probably give there, Steady. It's just
What?
the fact is like he's just sucking everybody off. Fight's over. Who's fighting after that?
Nobody
Nobody.
cares.
Everybody's
Everybody's
going home
happy.
No one gives
Yeah.
a
I
shit.
said he can.
Wait, so does that
absorb
mean
the-
Steady's sucking everybody off by proxy?
No, Steady's inside dodging the shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in there while he's doing that. Like he'd have to like spit me out, and
Huh. So Kirby's a
Not
spitter
a
now?
dong.
That's wild.
Kirby's a quitter, bro. So I mean,
I'm not okay with that.
True. Well, I don't know, because he kind
Oh,
of shits him out, right? Like in Smash Bros, he's like, and then he goes,
Oh, true,
and he
true.
shits him out. You go through the
So
you
I
go through
feel
the whole
like-
tube.
I feel like this topic just turned us into poking holes into each other's theories.
Oh, 100%. That's all it was.
That was the whole
About
point,
everybody
yeah.
being petty.
oh shit, yeah.
I
I want Kirby
because-
on my team now.
Yo, the dead ass Kirby is crazy though.
Yeah, Kirby can basically take anybody's powers by swallowing them. God, I didn't think about
Damn
any
it.
shit,
Yeah.
but I fucking- Anyway, Kirby gets the powers of the people that he absorbs, and Virgil's basically unstoppable. Sub-Zero can try to put up a fight, but I'm gonna say Virgil's gonna easily kill him with speed, easily.
I gotta
I'm
post
glad
this
you
in
were on
big
my
chat.
side
Hold on.
20 minutes ago.
You gotta post it. You
You're
guys see this in
highly
big chat.
aggressive, sir. We were letting you work it out. That's all we could do.
I wanted backup, and everyone went to Beeves fucking Hadouken bullshit.
No, that was hilarious. That was just being like, how? Like this.
I like Sub-Zero, so I had to give some type of out, dude. That's why.
Yeah, Beef didn't even use words on how he would freeze him. He showed you the motion of how he would do it.
Well, I can't fucking zip around like Virgil, or else I would.
I put in New York City's Kirby in the big shit.
That's
That's when he absorbed Steady.
Hell yeah.
Steady doesn't even send out Kirby. He's just like, Kirby, you're gonna stay here right with me, and then send out one fighter, and then everybody comes back from fighting, and Kirby's just stuck on Steady.
Oh shit!
It's just so
Get him
this is
off of
Kirby's
you!
Second line of defense. Virgil is first line of defense. He's taking on everybody else, and if somehow they get through him, Kirby's coming in and just fucking sucking up the remains.
I like Kirby's
Telling you,
Wolverine
bro.
boots.
Hub it up.
Steady's sucking shit off via proxy, bro.
I'm not gonna be inside of Kirby while Kirby's out here doing that shit.
We don't Eiffel Tower the Kirbys in this universe.
Yeah.
It goes from just a fucking 2v everybody to him playing Splatoon. No thanks.
No. Oh, that went a lot different than what I thought. I didn't think Corndog was gonna get this.
I didn't think we were
Violently
gonna
angry.
back fucking. Can't believe
I mean,
that
you-
was a good defense.
I didn't say it was a good defense. It was just Beeve didn't back down. Beeve was there the whole time saying, "How's he gonna freeze him?" Like this, and it triggered you, dude. Like you won
Because
out
it
of your
doesn't
head.
work. And then I gave every fucking solution to it, and you guys were like, no, man, he's still freezing you.
All we did was go through a list of what Sub-Zero can do. That's it.
And I countered all of it, and then you guys chose his side. I can't believe you. And then
I
3
like
out of
Sub-Zero.
5
Wait,
chose Virgil.
None of us said that Beeve would win. We're just like, hey, Beeve, this is Beeve's validation as to why he thinks it would work. And we said, all right.
Why he'd think it would, and it wouldn't.
All right, so
Next topic.
All right, now that all of us have laid out our picks and our reasons, which one is the clear winner, Corndog?
Virgil.
Why would you
3 out
ask-
of 5 picked him.
Well, what's your duo? Any duo that has Virgil, right?
Yes, clearly. 3 out
I
of
don't
5
think
picked
so.
him.
I think I'm gonna be completely honest. I think if you picked fucking Virgil and like the old item giver from Zelda, I don't think you're getting much help.
You don't need it.
I
I
don't
you
think.
need it though.
I mean, but if the other team has Virgil, that's just not a good. Like, Virgil's taking on Virgil. Everyone's beating the shit out of the old item giver, dude. You're just getting stomped out on the corner, and then you're getting your fucking pockets rammed.
By Kirby.
Yeah, by Kirby, exactly, of all people.
Oh man. All right, that next topic. Holy shit. All right, what else we got? All right, cool. I feel like I already know Big's answers to this one, but we're gonna go with it anyways.
I'm about to
What
get as
game-
passionate as his corn
Yep.
dog here in a minute.
What game, movie,
Oh, I'm
or
excited
show,
for this.
or combination, if you have a couple, what game, movie, or show has lived up to your hype, and which has let you down terribly?
I'm excited for this because you're right. I do know Big's answer. I have never heard the story as to what happened because that whole thing fell apart like around the time we all started like playing games together. So I had no idea like about the game. I didn't know how it fucked you over so bad. I don't know how it flopped.
Yeah. Do you want me to just fucking
No,
run
go
through
for it,
this
go for it.
piece of shit?
Yep.
So, if anyone's ever heard the fucking game called Anthem, it was supposed to be basically like fucking Iron Man suits with a ARPG type setup. So you can go around, open world, collect fucking different shit, but you had different Iron Man suits to do different shit. On launch, the little like beta thing that I gave you, it ran okay. They only let you do like onesie, two like types of things, but like all the videos basically just hype the fuck out of this, saying that it's ready to go. It launches, it melts 50% of the computers it runs on, and then the other 50% it runs so bad that you can't fucking move. Like you physically cannot proceed past your like loading area. And if you did, you did the same mission 1,000 times. It's like imagine Destiny, but with just one mission. So it was like, okay, other games have launched pretty shitty. We'll give it some time. Some time goes past. They didn't make any fixes. Finally, they say, "Oh, it is the game that's fucking breaking computers. We're gonna go back to the drawing boards. We're gonna go with an Anthem 2.0." People bought this game fucking all in. They did not do any refunds, nothing. And then when Anthem 2.0 was ready to go, they canned it and they said, "Oh, we're just not going to support this game anymore. We don't know what you guys are talking about."
Yeah. Anthem's gonna live on as like a permanent shit stain in EA's fucking log, and that says a lot because EA's got a lot of flops. But Anthem's up there. That is the one.
What was it? Bethesda and Anthem?
You know what? I'm not gonna kick a man while he's down.
Oh, did you call it like
I called it during the
beforehand?
beta. I was like, this shit's gonna be boring as fuck.
Same. I never bought it for that reason. I played the beta and the beta ran smooth, but when I got to what their sample of the end game was, I was like, yo, this shit is shallow as fuck. There's nothing to fucking do. And I was like fucking burning at the stake for that one. And then the game came out and everyone was like, there was nothing to do in the fucking beta, and we knew it was gonna be that way like in the main game.
Yeah,
But
Big
then like
was
all the
talking
performance issues like really compacted onto it and everything.
I was talking mad
He
shit
was roasting my ass, dude. When I was like,
only because like
this
when I
beta's
played the
shit.
beta, it was actually fun because the mission you played in the beta was a full mission.
Yeah.
I don't know, when you played the actual game, that mission was only cut to like 25%. You didn't even get to do the whole fucking thing that you could do in the beta, which didn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, the RNG on the weapons too were so fucking broken. Like there was things that you can get for like one specific suit, but then it would have stats
Yeah.
that would never ever apply to any sort of build that suit can make. Like that's how fucking RNG it was. It was just giving you stats from other suits, and it made no fucking sense, dude.
Yeah, that shit was dumb.
Anything
And I-
that lived up to your? Yeah, go ahead.
and I quote, "Sorry, it's not fucking COD."
Hey, to be fair, full circle, right? We remember when we hyped up Valorant, and then you said COD was the best game ever, but
I never fucking said that shit, dude.
I
never
have
said
3
that.
witnesses in this call that
No,
would tell
I did not
otherwise.
say that. I did not say that. There's no way I fucking said that. I never said that.
You defended
No,
Valorant
because I know
against-
I know what the argument was. We were talking about esports, and I was talking about how, because you said that since you're a PC gamer or whatever, that you play CS and Valorant, that you could shit on COD kids in Call of Duty. And I said, there's no way. That's what the argument was. It's not that I said fucking Call of
No
Duty is the greatest
coroners.
game ever. No, I
We
never
were
said
talking
that.
about BRs. We were talking about BRs, and I was talking about how overplayed they were, and that Call of Duty is just not what it used to be. Because this was like right when we first started playing Valorant, like first started playing Valorant, and you like all of us were still getting super tilted, and then me and Tony went to go just do our own solo queue thing. That was the entire context of it. Because you were still playing COD heavy, you didn't really like playing Valorant because I was yelling at you, which is 100% my fault.
I never said that shit.
All right.
I know I never
All right.
said that shit.
You did defend that COD was like not the better game, but you were basically like leaning towards COD being like the way to go over Valorant at the time. But things change, like, and it's okay. Like opinions change years later.
No, he has that fucking smirk on his face. Fuck you.
That's
I
why I
never
was
said
like,
that
I
shit.
know people were there.
I'm saying after all the years, the time you put into Valorant,
Yeah.
everything, like, you know, your opinion has changed on that.
Because it
never
was
said it.
But no, going back to what I was fucking talking about then, I don't give a shit. It's like I'm literally arguing with a 2-year-old, and I'm not gonna win. There's no winning in that one.
Oh, you practicing for Deacon, man.
Yeah, that's all it is. The game show that actually did live up to the hype, surprisingly, because a lot of people were shitting on it in the very beginning, was the Fallout series, like the Fallout ones that just came out, because people were just assuming it was going to be absolutely fucking terrible when it was going to launch, that actually lived up really well. I really like that series a lot, dude. That shit was dope.
Yeah, Fallout was fucking. It should be the formula for game-based shows and movies moving forward. Don't
Yeah, not
recreate what we
Netflix
already have.
adaptations. Stop doing that
Right.
shit.
Don't do an adaptation.
Maybe only in the first episode for like the normies that aren't into gaming. Maybe just have like that as like the first episode, or maybe like not even the first episode. Maybe like in the like the sizzle reel, or like the initial
Mhm.
like piece of content that they put out to like gauge interest or like try to get eyes on the TV show.
I mean, either that or make it either very cameo or Easter egg heavy.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah,
something
yeah.
so that the people that are from whatever it is, they know it's like, oh, I'm gonna see these things that I'm used to. But like the constant retelling, and then like, you know what? But we're gonna add our own spin on it and fuck it up, and then sit there fucking confused why nobody liked it. That's what
Mhm.
fucking kills
Yeah.
all this shit.
I feel like there should be like a something in like some type of verbiage in the contract to say you go from point A to point B, no fucking deviations,
Right.
because that's what I don't know.
The Witcher is a very good example of that.
When they tried to fuck up Sonic's eyes.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, the
that's
original before they redid the CG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that original Sonic was no fucking good.
But I need to find that Sonic again. Fuck, dude. Hold on.
Oh, with the human hands and teeth.
Yeah.
That shit was weird. And the fucked up eyes.
I mean, what you got for this?
The show is the same as Dan's. Fallout was killer. The game, I don't know if this surprised y'all or not because I've talked about it a few times. Harry Potter kind of was a bust for me. It's not a game that I want to even pick up to 100. Why does he look so weird? Anyway, yeah,
He looks
that's,
like a fucking demon, dude.
yeah, that's creepy looking. Like he came out of the womb too early. Put it back. Put it back. It's not ready. It's not ready. He's undercooked.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Anyway, yeah, Harry Potter. That was just it was kind of boring in a way. I didn't find myself like really wanting to grab for it all the time, you know? Paid a lot of money for their premium deluxe ultra cool edition with the free shit that we're gonna give you, yada yada, and I'm like, well, this is stupid.
Isn't there Quidditch now?
Yeah, and I did,
for your wand.
No, because I'm not a fucking sociopath, man.
It made the game way better.
I bet it did. No audio out of you, Boom. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Said he's having trouble with his Go XLR.
What was it that so the Quidditch, you said Quidditch, Dan. I did. I signed up for the play test. I've done 3 of those trials. Pretty decent. It's not awful. They've got a long way to go. It needs to be polished quite a bit. And it is not a game you're going to want to play on mouse and key.
Oh, that's not fun then.
Yeah, it's definitely a controller style game, in my opinion, because I've tried it on mouse and key and I did it on controller. Controller was a whole lot easier with the flight movement and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna get it. I don't even know if it's fully released yet, but I'm gonna pick it up.
I'm surprised you didn't like the Harry Potter
Yeah,
game since you're a Harry Potter fan.
I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I think the issue is I get very bored with fetch quest. And that game is like fucking
Fetch quest galore,
dude. And
yeah,
it was a fairly good sized map. Don't get me wrong, not huge, but it was a good size. But yeah, just I kind of lost interest in it.
Gotcha.
Yep. Anyway, that's mine.
yeah.
Showing that.
The Concert
and The
Revelio
Witcher
was the part that was losing me.
Yeah. It was pretty fucking just. That's how you did the whole game.
Tell you, Glock mod.
Yeah.
Try it again, B.
Try it with a Glock mod. Okay, gotcha.
Try it with the Glock mod.
Revelio,
right?
bitch.
Damn. Yeah, I can hear. Can hear.
Yeah,
I was trying to
Alakazam was
say-
a big-
Revelio, what's in your pockets, fool?
Harry Potter and the Tale of the Bronx.
Oh yeah. Potter. Let's see.
And The Witcher was good the first season. I fell off after the second, and then they were like, "Yeah, it's going to be 10 years before we release the third." And then it finally came out, and I'm like, "Yeah, well, fuck that."
All right, let's see. I'll go with this one. I had a couple of games that like didn't live up to the hype. You guys remember Back for Blood? It wasn't too long ago,
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that game.
and everyone was like, "Yo, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 were masterpieces, great fucking games. This is like the spiritual successor, same studio, everything." I don't know, and I still can't quite figure out what the fuck it was about that game. It felt like a floaty arcade, just a very generic version of Left 4 Dead instead of being the spiritual successor. And I think I played it for like an hour. I played like 1 or 2 missions, never went back and touched it again. Super let down because we wanted a Left 4 Dead 3 for so long, and I don't think we're ever gonna get it. They gave us this, and then we played it, and it's like this is not what we wanted. This just fucking took everything that was good about those games and didn't bring it over. Didn't bring it over at all. It didn't work. It didn't work out at all. Complete fucking letdown. And it was basically like it was supposed to be Left 4 Dead. Everything about it screamed, "This is Left 4 Dead. Don't worry about it, guys. This is Left 4 Dead 3 where you're in good hands." We did the first 2. Game was ass. Another one that launched in ass, got better over the years. No Man's Sky was fucking terrible at launch. All the customization options and like all this RNG shit, and it was the same fucking dirt planet over and over and over with the same fucking weird looking dinosaur slash bug looking creature. It was total fucking garbage, but got better over the years. And a bit of a disappointment, but I'm still holding out because the DLC is coming out this year and they are doing updates. Starfield. Starfield fell a little flat, a lot sooner than I was expecting it to. But like all Bethesda games, it's like wine; it'll get better over fucking time. So hopefully, this year it patches up, and I know they had a big update recently. So we'll see how that goes.
Can they
And the
patch out
game-
loading screens?
What's up?
Can they patch out loading screens?
They can make them faster, maybe. Maybe they
That are
can
just
remove 'em
properly
in some
preload shit.
areas. Yeah. I can't answer that for. I have no idea. They can fucking patch out loading screens, corn dog.
2024, and we're still doing Bethesda dialogue, where you click on a guy and they're like, "Hi."
They fixed that.
Motherfucker-
They pulled the
I fucking
camera back a little bit. That I do.
Oh,
know.
cool. Still,
It was the fact that I knew exactly what the fuck you were talking
dog, it irritates the shit out of me in that game. I'm trying to have a normal conversation, like a motherfucker's at a teller, and their whole body turns and talks to you. Like, fucking do your job, man.
Oh shit.
And a game that lived up to its hype for me was Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. It was the open world Metal Gear Solid 5 game, a Metal Gear game that was fucking great. Even to this day, the graphics hold up really fucking well. The gameplay holds up really well. I went back to it last year and I was like, holy shit, like it really aged very fucking well.
I haven't played one past 3.
It's not multiplayer, but I would recommend 5. It's a prequel, so like you don't really got to worry about the story. And the story for all Metal Gear Solid games is nanomachines.
It's
so
all-
fuck it.
Yeah,
Just
it's all
nanomachines.
batshit crazy.
Yeah. So Phantom Pain is a fucking great game still.
Did Boom go, or is it me?
Boom and you. Beef went. You went, right, Beef?
Yeah, Beef went. So, things that I think flopped for me was New World. I think that's my biggest letdown. Because we all played the
That's
beta,
fair.
and it was
It was a flop,
incredible.
yeah.
It was very fun. And then it came out, and after like a week, we're like, this is it? Like, everyone's running the same 2 weapons, the same skills, the same armor sets. Like, there was no variation to it. I didn't even hit the end game. And then you're like, okay, well, maybe you'll go do the other shit. We're like, all right, let's level mining. That's slow and boring.
Yep.
Wood chopping, slow and boring. It just, did not live up to that beta.
But I feel like that's MMOs. Like that
I don't-
grind is there
Well,
because
there were
in the
there was
beta,
a
it
lot of
felt
that
good.
I get, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of it that felt very reminiscent of leveling in like Final Fantasy 14. It felt just very like go and do this menial task repeatedly to level this one area.
And the factions were almost cool. Having the 3 factions was almost cool. Like every server was
side
heavily
chat-
weighted to one.
The side chat was fun as fuck for the faction banter though.
Yes.
People were wild.
It was wild. We got one of our favorite one liners. Is it was it Ethos dips their steak and ketchup?
Steak and ketchup, yeah.
I forgot about that. Holy shit, dude.
That was such an insult that I think the person either left the server or like they just
Yeah,
like
he just straight up left.
Yeah.
He literally never came back.
Oh man,
Fuck, dude.
that was a good one.
Because what was the entire context of that? I think they were spamming chat trying to get people to join, wasn't it?
Yeah,
No, they were
I think
asking
that
for
was it.
donations for
promising
shit.
Everything. to
That's
get
what it
people
was.
to
It was
join, yeah.
donations for the like the towns to keep like the
Yeah.
towns open.
Yeah.
Fuck,
And
dude.
this one guy was like, "Oh, such and such is asking for donations, but I didn't know they're a secret." They dip their steak in ketchup, and everybody on the server fucking
Disagreed.
lo-
Just fucking. I've never seen a whole group of individuals just agree on a fucking concept.
Bro,
so
because they were
quickly, dude.
so fucking, they were nuisances every time you would
Yeah.
interact with them.
Yeah, they would just post all the fucking time.
You got your faction and the other 2 factions roasting you over that one line. Like, I get that you left servers or whatever, man. It makes sense.
Fuck.
And then
Then
shit
you had to
that,
name your fucking shit Ethos, bro. Piece of shit.
shit that lived up to the hype for me was Skyrim when that first came out. Not all these generations of remakes. But like when it first came out, it was like, oh, it's the new Elder Scrolls, and it was supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
And then it's still amazing today. It has
Yeah.
far exceeded every expectation I could have ever have had for it. And then a show that really blew me away was Arcane. Very similar to Fallout, where
It's a really good
you
one
don't
too.
need to
folks.
know the video game to enjoy that show. But people who
like
enjoy the video
Arcane.
game enjoy it.
Yeah, and I don't play League or anything, but like I liked Arcane, but I would say younger version of fuck is her name? Jinx drove me fucking crazy. Like
She's supposed to.
I've never and I thought about it more afterwards. Like, you know what? She played that character very well. You know, that annoying kid that fucks up because they're trying to be a part of something. Like, I totally get it. Like, I wanted to fucking hit the shit. I was like, hey, good shit. Good shit. You like, so I hated her at first, but then I was like, I'm hating her for the reason you're supposed to hate an annoying kid kind of thing. Like, it just goes to show that it was really well done.
Season 2 might be this year or next year. Soon.
Yeah, we haven't heard, but they just said soon. That's it. No teasers or nothing yet.
It's either, I want to say last year they announced it was either going to be this year or next year.
Because I actually saw it a couple of weeks ago, so like it's still pretty fresh. I didn't see it when it first came out.
November
got,
this
Bump?
year.
November. Oh, all right. So that's right there.
So the one of the games that like disappointed the shit out of me was Battlefield Hardline. That game was fucking dog shit.
Oh,
And,
that
like,
was the cops and robber one, right?
Yeah. And like I would think like after coming I think that one came out after Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
It's like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, there's like the goats of Battlefield in my opinion. At least like previous gen like Xbox 360 days like best Battlefield games.
Yeah, 3
And,
and Bad Company 2 were just like fucking fantastic.
I like 4 a lot. 4 was pretty sick. It kind of sucks now, but I was under the impression, and also one of my boys that I used to game with at that time was like, "Yo, you got," because we were like really into Battlefield at that time, and he was like, "Yo, you got to get it. It's super fun. Like you can do all these types of shit." And like he played the beta, and he said the beta went really well, but it seems like outside of Battlefield 1, every other Battlefield followed that formula where the beta was really good, but like the end product has been like really bad. So I think you can just like Control C, Control V to all the recent Battlefields after Battlefield 1. Except for Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5 actually was pretty good. And the funny enough, the game that um like like fed up its to the hype or like was actually as I feel like it was underhyped as how much I liked it was original Warzone. Like Warzone 1.0 when it came out was the best, dude. Like it also could have been because we were all stuck inside with because of COVID lockdowns, but it was like they took everything that was like good with the previous Battlefield or sorry, the previous battle royale from Call of Duty, which was I think it was called Blackout. It was on either Black Ops 4 or I don't remember which Black Ops it was, but they took all of the good from there and then they added the gulag and the fact that you could use your own loadouts and like at that time in the like battle royale like scene that was like never heard of. And that was like super sick and it got us until cheaters got their hands on it and it kind of died out because of that. That I could play that shit every single day and just be super happy. And one of the things that let me down, funny enough, Steady brought it up was I bought No Man's Sky the day it came out when I still had a PS4 and I was like super excited to like because they so essentially what they're doing with their new game they did back then where they're selling us this crazy ass fucking dream of a game and it was like you were supposed to be able to meet with other people like you could travel I think the and it didn't even take like a week it took like
The same
that
day.
same day that it came out to realize like yo
Yeah.
and then you're fucked because especially if you bought like physical media there's nowhere that you can return that like after because there I know for a fact because I bought it from Best Buy their policy was if you opened a video game no matter what, you couldn't return it like at all. You couldn't get store credit. You couldn't do anything. Like you would just either have to take it to GameStop or be stuck with like a shitty game. Um, and
Yeah,
as
that,
far
that
as
whole thing was wild when it first came out. The lies and everything was just fucking insane.
I was bummed, dude. Like I couldn't believe it. Like that was the first time. I think that was like legitimately the first letdown that I had with like buying into that dream that they sold us, and then just getting like a pile of shit on a. That was not cool. I think that's it. I'm not like really big into like movies and stuff like that. So I don't really have any like movies or TV shows
I
that
thought
let
of
me
another
down.
letdown game, Diablo 4, because that
The
was
solid
supposed to
one.
be very good. But like
Yeah,
I played a
and
druid, it didn't even have the
was.
right loot pool when it came out.
The beta
Mhm.
and before the fucking infamous nerf patch, we fucking had a great time playing it.
That show was dope. It was a
Yeah,
lot of fucking fun. It
and
was
then it was that
everything I wanted apart
whole
from the fucked up loopholes.
yeah. And like again, it's all fucking made up numbers, but like their whole thing was like, oh, you guys are doing too good, so we're gonna nerf everybody. It's like, why don't you guys just make a higher difficulty? I know it's the same shit, but like you're punishing by making our builds weaker against everything that we already have instead of just making a higher tier, like the torment levels or something. Like, don't fucking take away, just add to it. Everybody now says it's great. Like, then I think the new season started pretty
Mhm.
recently. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's having a great time. I feel like at some point we'll get back into it, but I don't know. Like that initial betrayal is like still there, still feels fresh.
Yeah, I feel like that's what also helped me buy back into No Man's Sky. Was like I took such a I think I took like probably like a 3-year break from that game. Like just cold turkey, not looking at any videos, not like digging
Yeah,
into any articles or anything, and then I just re-downloaded it when it was on Game Pass, and it was like the difference was insane.
yeah. I almost feel bad for them because it's like every update they put out is completely free, and I'm like, yo, you guys have already made up for your fuck ups and then some. Like you can charge for some DLC, it's perfectly fine, but they'll never charge a penny for that. Um, and I'm 100% convinced they've learned from over promising and under delivering from this game that the new one that's going to come out is going to be solid.
Oh, hold on, I have another one that lived up to the hype. Sea of Thieves, dude. I feel like Sea of Thieves was fucking underrated, dude. That game is so
Sea
sick.
of Thieves is underrated. I think it still is underrated. It's a
Mhm.
really good game.
Your thing, Starfield. I think Starfield 2 is gonna knock it out the park. I hope they don't give up on that universe and they keep going with it.
Yeah, I know that. Well, no, because they still have plans for like Fallout 76, an online version of something in the universe. So we'll see what that's like. And that was another one that was a fucking flop at first, and then like now it's a really, really fucking good game. All right,
Yeah.
last one. We got what was it? What game would you love to experience all over again for the first time?
I feel like we've talked about this like 3 times now.
We talked about different versions, like that moment in gaming that like you knew you were hooked, right? But even after that moment, you could still have like that one game that was like, holy shit, like this is what it's all about. And you know, like what was that game for you if you have one?
Shadow Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus is a good one.
That's always my answer. Everyone's like, "What would you want to experience? What do you want to play again?" First time, Shadow Colossus.
That was a very fucking like awe-inspiring moment. Like when you go up against your fucking first Colossus and you're
the
like
first
this
Colossus,
fucking big, and
it comes around
that
the
was
corner. You see its head, and it's like this giant walking goat mountain, just peacefully doing its thing. And then you're like, "Go kill it!" And you're like, "I don't kind of want
You
to
were
kill
the
that."
villain. Yeah, you were the fucking villain in that game.
Phenomenal stuff.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. For me, it was the very first Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation. It was just so different from everything that I was used to playing as a kid. That definitely like I sank so much fucking time to that. I would love to go back and get that feeling of playing that game all over again.
I have 2. I don't care that you only asked for 1. My bad. The
So-
the but they're connected though. So the first one would be the first day that I played on the Xbox 360, because prior to that, I never had a system that was my own. Because technically the PS2 was mine, but like my brother played it a lot more than I did. And so I was just kind of like in between the PSP and the DS before I got my 360. And then when I got my 360, it was just like really diving into every game that I wanted to play, the way that I wanted to play it, and like when I wanted to play it and shit. And then the second half to that it came actually like maybe 2 or 3 years later, but the first day that I played on Halo 3 online, that shit was crazy. Like experiencing Xbox Live and like playing online games for the first time when all I
Yeah.
did was just play against computer players and like story mode games. That shit was crazy. That was really, really cool.
Xbox Live is an era we will never be able to replicate.
Bring it back.
Like, yeah, that over.
Bring it back today. Bring it back.
I don't mean that aspect of it. I just mean just
Bring
the
it
whole
back.
fucking system, the whole ecosystem that Xbox Live created was really fucking good on the 360. I mean,
We kind of have it on Discord. It's kind of like same but different. That makes sense. Where we're all able to build our own community, and
it's the evolution of it, I would say. But like,
Yeah.
that initial like introduction feeling, we're never gonna be able to like get that again.
yeah.
It was definitely something for the times.
I got my
Hey, but we can't bring it back though, big.
Fuck, dude.
I got my shit kicked in on Halo, but fuck, it was crazy.
Yeah, I remember Halo 3 fucking had that one achievement.
Let's
Was
go
it
Tarkov Apex.
Tarkov Apex? There you go. I remember, Halo 3 had was it, the Hayabusa armor. If you beat the game on the highest difficulty, you
Yes.
could take it to the online. I felt like such a fucking badass, and it didn't mean shit. It's
Bro.
like, you played single player. Good job.
Yo, what's up? Let's
My
play.
ass kicked, dude.
Let's play the Master Chief Collection tonight.
Slight tangent,
I'll
right?
install it.
Slight tangent. We need to bring back fucking unlockables through achievements. 100%. Like that needs to be a fucking thing again. Like I don't
Like,
care
I'm
what it
down
is.
to achievements again.
Because there's
Like I miss that shit.
the only reason trust me, I'm all on board with that. But with the way that every gaming model is just fucking
Oh, with like
paid
microtransactions
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, I get
the
you.
microtransaction machine will never let that live ever again.
I just
Yeah.
miss shit like that because like the Hayabusa armor is a good one. Like different fucking mounts in WoW.
Yeah.
Those Like, even if you want to go super far back, the fucking capes in RuneScape, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like
Bro.
if they bought any of that back, whatever you unlock is going to pale in comparison to the shit they sell you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most
It'll be
likely.
cool for
but-
like a
that's the
week.
part that kind of blows. Yeah.
Fuck. Bring it back. Bring it all back. It was a better world then.
Oh, overall, yeah, in and out of gaming back then.
Well, Call of Duty's kind of has it with the gold camos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
with dark matter and all that shit. Yeah.
You still
Yeah.
gotta earn that, and yeah.
Who would have thought Call of Duty's holding on to something,
The fruit's
doing
not.
something right? Good job.
What is the saying? The fruit's not worth the pick. I don't even know if I probably just butchered
What?
that saying.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Or dude, I'm on 2 hours of sleep. We need to wrap this shit up, dog. Like I'm so fucking dead right now.
What you got, Beef?
Y'all would. I'm the weird one of the group, and y'all would never guess the game that I had ever because it was released in 2004, and you've probably never played it or heard of it.
Wait, is
Try
it
us.
that weird one that had the porn in it?
Yeah, that's it, dude. That's
What,
it.
Conker's Bad Fur Day?
No,
Dude,
it's called the
there's
guy
child
game.
pornography in there. You can
No,
never
there's
fucking-
not.
Yes, there is.
Okay, well, I
dude.
only played like 2 levels, and I was answering questions like a madman, dude. I'd never
That's why
answered.
you can't buy
So,
the game
when-
anymore because there
when-
was fucking underage.
When I played it,
porn in
I
there.
was like 14.
What is
Doesn't
this
make it
game?
okay.
No. But what do you mean there was? I never
That's why
made
they
it that
can't sell
far.
the game anymore because
What
the girl
game
said
is
she
it?
was. I don't even remember the name.
It's called the guy game. Now
The
I'm
guy
gonna.
game?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I know. Hold on.
The what?
yeah. Just look at it.
Look at why it's banned. Maybe it's not like it's not. Maybe it might be sexually suggestive. Not that that's any better. But
No, it definitely was sexually
Oh.
suggestive.
Well, this is a Reddit title, probably bullshit. But it says today I learned that it's illegal to own, buy, or sell copies of the game.
Damn.
telling you,
Is it
bro.
a-
Want to walk that one back, beef?
No. No, I played it as a child, dude. And I remember that was that was the height
Okay,
of
I see why you like this.
dude.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, at 14, I'll never forget. I went from nudie mags to seeing them like that, and I'm like, oh, I'm never going back to a Playboy. This is great. And then a few weeks later, I had sex in real life. So I was like, well, that game's over. That was
Wait,
fun.
is this just like Girls Gone Wild, the video game?
Pretty
It
much,
looks
dude.
like it, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Oh,
what it
like
was.
Swimsuits and shit. Like,
Nope.
did
No,
it
it
have,
was.
like actual.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
Yep. Sure did.
The banger of a fucking game.
It was a banger.
Who bought this for you?
Had a really, really cool uncle.
No,
That's what
I think you had a
That's
very
what I was
creepy
fucking
uncle.
tossed by.
yeah. The beginning of any of our vices started with like our fucking uncle being the one to secure shit for the alcohol or cigarettes or any of that shit.
My my uncle got me Soldier of Fortune on the computer, and that was like the first like truly incredibly violent game I ever played. Because like if you shot a guy in the stomach with a deagle, his organs would fall out. We were like, "That's
Damn.
awesome." That's all I remember about it.
Welcome to life, kids.
All right,
think-
corn dog.
Yeah.
Hit us with the
So I miscounted last week, and I said it had to do with Steven Seagal, and that's not the one we're gonna do. But I'm gonna
Oh.
keep that one for Beeves next time he hosts.
Man, dude.
So I'm gonna change it, and it's gonna be a specific one for him. So this week, the true one, it is dogs can talk now. What class would they teach in college?
Like they would teach ethics.
That's good.
That's as much as you're getting out of
culinary.
me, brother.
Definitely culinary.
Why? They eat the same thing.
Oh, they're fucking food obsessed.
That's kind of I like that.
I
Some
wonder-
dogs. I know Sophie is. So
Yeah. All three of mine are. So
definitely food motivated.
what is
Like they'll write a book, 1,000 ways to prepare peanut butter treats. Like they don't give a fuck. Like they're good to go. Dude.
Well, I disagree because I had to look this up just now because I was like, I don't think their tongues are the same. So, dogs have fewer taste buds than humans. Dogs average about 1,700 taste buds. Humans have about 9,000.
Okay.
what is
So I
But
don't
they're
think they
still
could.
highly motivated for food. More than
Yeah, I don't think they would make it
know.
good though because they couldn't taste what was bad.
Oh, you just said a class they teach at college.
Yeah.
wait a minute.
I don't
know
think he'd
plenty of
get the
professors
job.
That shouldn't have their job. So
Wait, so maybe home ec then study? They could
maybe
teach you
sure.
how to cook, but it's not necessarily good.
Well, like I said, being a professor at a college doesn't necessarily mean that you're fucking great at what you do. And I'm telling you that shit from experience.
Bringing work into the podcast.
Yep. 100%.
I don't know what the fuck they would teach. Maybe some like psych class. Just because all like 90% of them have fucking like
love this motherfucker. It's like,
Better like a support group. I feel like would be the best option for them.
Wilderness
so,
survival,
like an
maybe.
ethics class, like don't fucking pet us because you're having a shitty day.
it's just hard
Yo,
pets.
I just fucking hit it out of the park on the first answer.
Well, I'm gonna spoil this. There is a right and wrong answer.
No, there isn't, corn dog. Because
Yes, there is.
no, there isn't because fucking dogs can't talk
Macroeconomics?
and they will never be able to talk.
Nope. The real answer is they can't teach college. They only teach K through 9
Bazinga.
because they're K9s.
All right, thanks everybody. See you guys next week. Boom, you're hosting next week, right?
Yeah, he's in a different channel.
Oh man.